MLB Prize Picks for Wednesday, April 3rd. I'm Sniper from DFS Army. Adam Duvall chalks our slip yesterday in the very last at bat, but we're back at it today with two more plays. Let's go look at the Proptimizer. Real quick, make sure you are following on all the links down below. Drop this 3-man NBA slip on my TikTok page yesterday. We also at DFS Army have NHL. I mention it every day when we're looking at the Proptimizer, but this is the NHL taco slip we had yesterday. So links down below to check that out. But diving into the plays for today, and this is the Proptimizer with prize pick lines. Sportsbook God's projection model does get populated throughout the day. I like to do these in the morning. So I'm going to use some BVP and some odds and some form. Take a look at things. We got Jose Altuve, less than 1.5 total bases. Did just have 6 bases yesterday. But Sportsbook odds minus 140, minus at BetMGM, and PointsBet minus 135 at DraftKings minus 137 at Caesars. Got all my books right there combined for a minus 138 line. Good odds value there. So far this year, looks like I think this 329 was past opening day. So he's only been under 2 of the last 5 games this season, but the odds are way up here. Why would that be? Let's look into this a little bit more. Head on over to a BVP tool. You can find tons of these online. You know, Altuve's been around a while, so he's got a ton of BVP here against Chris Bassett. Only hitting 233 against Bassett. 2 extra base hits in 31 plate appearances, 30 ABs. Mostly singles, hitting 233, 367 slugging, only a 258 OBP. So I probably should zoom that in a little bit, but if you can't see, those are the numbers. So Altuve not hitting great against Bassett. You take that into account with the odds value right here. And for me, using this tool, that's going to be play number 1 board. A little bit thin this morning. That's the NBA side of things. But again, we'll have more plays for the members throughout the days. And as of right now, early this morning, this is the one I like the most. Jose Altuve, less than 1.5 total bases. I didn't flip over to see the search, but you get the idea. I found it on Prize Picks. That's play number 1. Play number 2, actually, before we do that, I'm going to go full screen 1 second. If you want access to that tool, you want to try it for free. 2 months for free. Link down below. Deposit on Prize Picks, Underdog, or Sleeper with the code SNIPER. $25 at least. First time depositor up to $100. They'll give you a 100% deposit match, and you get 2 free months of DFS Army. Check those links out. Get on those sites. With the code, get yourself some free money and access to this tool. We just found Jose Altuve. You get access to NBA, NCAA basketball is winding down, but we still got it. NHL, all the good stuff. Play number 2 on the day. And I think, there we go. I had to scroll down a little bit to find the one I liked. I would dip down into the orange range, but I am on the other side of the game we just talked about, Bo Bichette, less than 1.5 total bases. As you see, the tool's updated live throughout the day. Let's see if anything moved around crazy. Nothing crazy here. Good odds value. Mine anywhere between minus 133 and minus 139. Actually, minus 125 at PointsBet. Don't love that. But Caesars up at minus 139, minus 130 on DraftKings. As long as DraftKings isn't the big outlier, I do like the compilation of odds. He has been only, I can't remember. To look back here, this was the first game of the season. I couldn't remember if the 20th was the first game, was opening day for Toronto. So it looks like he only has more than 1.5 total bases one time this season. Only got 1 hit in the last 4 games. You could tell because if he had hits, he'd have at least 1 total base. So Bo Bichette is struggling just a little bit. Got some good odds value here at, the numbers I mentioned. It worked out to minus 133 total. Head back to that BVP tool. Not as much history here against Christian Javier, but only 1 for 6 with a single and 5 strikeouts. He is struggling against Javier. I mean, nothing righty against a pitcher like Javier. Doesn't really surprise me. So got a really tough matchup. Odds in our favor. Excuse me, not in his favor, in our favor. And he's not hitting the ball very well. Checks all the boxes for me to go over and play Bo Bichette. And we're going to go double unders today on the 1.5 base prop. So we're looking for Ks, unlike Duval, whose late K kind of sunk us last night. So those are the two plays. Let's go do a sneak peek here, as I've done in some videos, at the NHL board. Top NHL play on the board as of right now, Nico, I can't say the last name, Hishire. And everyone's like, do you watch sports? Doing these last names on the fly on YouTube, get you for a second. And I'm just not, last name's not popping in my head. You wanna roast me? Go ahead, drop me a comment, improve me in the algorithm. But we are at minus 135 here for this over 2.5 shots on goal prop for Nico. So that's your sneak peek NHL play of the day. But let's lock in the MLB play. It is Jose Altuve, less than 1.5 total bases, and Bo Bichette, less than 1.5 total bases. Lock that in. That's the play for the day. Hopefully you like today's content. Do me a favor. Hit that like button for me. And here's your daily reminder that whether or not you are a DFS Army member, you probably should be. Hit those links down below to do that, and I will see you next